Hello traders and Market Club members everywhere. Adam Hewison here, coming to you from the digital studios of Market Club. Well, I'm going to share with you one of my little rituals that I do every month. At the end of the month, I like to look at the monthly charts. Now, you may not do this yourself, but it's something you may want to look at because it really helps you understand the big trends and if the market's actually making gains for the month. Now, visually with Market Club, you can see that very quickly. We're looking at the S&P 500, the cash market, and this is a monthly chart. And it's very easy to get a monthly chart. You just simply go down to monthly, or you can choose weekly, but for our purposes, we're going to choose monthly. Click on that, and it will bring you into a monthly chart. Now, you can see a very strong blue candlestick. That's showing you the market is closing up for the month. As a matter of fact, the S&P 500 is closing up 5.8% for the month if it closes here. That's an excellent gain for the month. So it shows you new highs, all-time highs, and it's closing higher. So it shows you what the trend is for the month. Moving on to the Dow Jones, you can see the same pattern here. We're strong blue candle, and we're closing up for the month. This is a gain of almost 6%, and we're not closed yet. We're not done yet in this market. So I think that's something to look at. But last month we closed in the Dow at 17,164, and here we are at 18,191. So excellent gain for the month of February. Very big month. On the NASDAQ is up for the month an amazing 7.5%. Huge month for this market. Now we're not that far away from moving over the 5,000 level, and we're about 1.5% away from an all-time high in this market. So really pay attention to that in the NASDAQ. I think we're going to get over 5,000. I would not be surprised if it doesn't happen today. It's Friday, the last day of the trading month. We may have a nice push up here towards the end of the day. So watch that very carefully. So again, we're looking at the monthly charts right here to determine how the market's closing on a month, because that tells you what the trend is. You can see here, if you look at monthly here, higher, kind of flat, closed higher. Didn't work here, but here it did work, and it worked a little bit here as well. So again, these are monthly charts. Now, if you look at the weekly charts, it gives you a little bit of a different picture, but it does still tell you what the trend is. This is the euro dollar. Now, the dollar has been very strong. We closed last month at 112.77. We're at 112.09. So we've lost the dollar's actually gained about 0.6% for the month of February. So it's still strong. The trend hasn't done. But the one thing you want to look at here is you've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months in a row where the dollar has gained. Very unusual. At any time in history you have a currency continuing to go in one direction for that long. Let's see what March brings for the dollar. Looking at gold. Now, gold is down for the month just a little over 5%, and we closed last month at 1,283 right up here, and we came right back down. The key thing is here to watch this in March. This level right here is the parabolic, comes in at 1,314. So it's about $100 higher, but that's going to be a big kick up. But remember, if we put our trade triangles on, we actually have a monthly trade triangle that's positive on this market, 1254. We're 1214, so it's a little bit underwater, but our weekly obviously is out of the market right now at 1229. And we're looking to get back in when this triangle, the weekly trade triangle, turns green. We want to be long gold again because we think gold is beginning to make some form of base. You can see we've been going sideways for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could argue 7 months, which is a long time. So let's see how that plays out. Okay, this is the last market we're looking at in this particular series, the monthlies, and it's crude oil. Now remember, we're trading the May contract, which is the symbol K, CL.K15.E. That's the symbol we're looking at for those of you who are gaming in the World Cup portfolio. Now remember what I said last month, the last month of January, I said that it's very unusual for a market to have this many days, this many months, I should say, down without any kind of correction. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we've had 8, remember, in the other market, which was the euro. So here's a little bounce. Actually, crude oil is actually up about 3% for the month, just a little under 3%. but it's beginning to base out. So that's the important thing to remember. So let's go on to see some 52-week highs and how we can trade those this weekend. Okay, here's how you find the 52-week highs on a Friday. So go to Smart Scan. Right here, the button's the third button from the left. Click it once, and it brings up the Smart Scan page. Now here you'll find 52-week highs, 52-week lows, and a number of other scenarios that you can trade on. But we are looking at 52-week highs. So we want to click here, and we're going to see that we have a lot, 393. That's way too many. There's the 393. So we want to filter this out so we can find new highs quickly. So equity stays the same. If you're trading futures or forex, you can also filter for trades in those markets. And we want to use bar charts. That's fine. We want to see the last price is greater than $50. Okay, so we're not looking for penny stocks here. And we want to see the average volume. This is important now. Is over 2 million, greater than 2 million shares a day. And we're just going to look on U.S. exchanges. We're not going to be looking at anything else except U.S. stocks. So click that and then hit scan. Now we have 393. Let's see where it goes down to. 23. That's much more manageable. So let's scope this down and see which ones are making new highs. There's Monster Beverage. That'll look good if it closes at or on its highs for the day. You want to be long that for the weekend. Autodesk looks great. I like that position there. Ross Stores looks good. Kohl's. You can go on and on, but we'll just take those 4 for now, and we'll see how they do. So the idea is you buy them on the close when they close at or close to their highs for the day. You sell them out or take profits on Tuesday on the opening. Now, the only other rule is if the market closes or opens sharply lower on Monday on any of these stocks, just exit immediately. Don't try to finesse it and stay with the trade. You're wrong. So just get out and take the loss. But out of the 4 stocks we just picked, I think we should do fairly well. So let's see how that plays out on the weekend on Tuesday, and we'll be reporting back on that. So, hey, I'm Adam Hewison. Have a great weekend, everybody, and let's see how these trades work out for us.